Have you ever wondered why we cannot always find happiness? Many people believe they will finally be happy when their lives are perfect and everything unfolds exactly as they wish. But according to Stoic philosophy, is there a way to remain happy regardless of circumstances? Dependence on something or someone often leads to suffering. Acceptance of everything and everyone as they are in all situations is the path to lasting happiness. To achieve this, we must stop judging and resisting others. Stop complaining and blaming. Stop criticizing and controlling. And stop competing with everyone around us. When we learn to accept and love without demanding change from others, we stop searching for happiness outside ourselves and begin to discover a steady, internal source of peace that always exists within. Are you ready to explore how to remain happy even when life becomes difficult? Let us examine the principles of Stoicism and learn how to apply them in daily life so that we may live strongly, peacefully, and joyfully in every situation. Number 1, figure out what truly matters. To discover what is important, imagine yourself on your deathbed reflecting on your life. This perspective often brings clarity. It reveals that happiness, love, and peace are what truly matter. When we become aware of this, we release small irritations. We treat others with greater kindness. We avoid unnecessary conflict. Happiness flows more easily when we appreciate what we have instead of obsessing over trivial frustrations. All that is required is a shift in thinking. This reflection reminds us that time is our most valuable resource. When we understand the brevity of life, daily annoyances, pointless arguments, and constant comparison lose their weight. Our focus returns to what is meaningful. It begins by asking essential questions. What genuinely brings me happiness? Which relationships make me feel loved and valued? These questions help us remove what is insignificant and center ourselves on love, gratitude, and peace. For example, Epictetus endured a difficult life yet maintained inner tranquility. Though he lived as a slave, he did not allow external circumstances to govern his spirit. He emphasized that what matters is not what happens to us, but how we respond to it. By concentrating on what truly matters, we cultivate a meaningful and fulfilling life. This does not require abandoning ambition. Rather, it requires ensuring that goals do not overshadow core values. Consider this reflective question. If you had only one day left to live, what would you do to feel complete and at peace? This is more than a thought experiment. It is a reminder to live intentionally, focusing on what is lasting and significant. In summary, identifying what truly matters prevents us from becoming overwhelmed by minor concerns. It allows us to live in the present, cherish relationships, and remain aligned with our values. While we cannot always change circumstances, we can change how we think and respond. That is the foundation of enduring happiness. In the midst of busy schedules, societal expectations, and constant information, clarity becomes essential. Even in chaos, we can choose to return our attention to what genuinely matters. This concept, rooted in Stoic thought, teaches us to remove what is unimportant and concentrate on what truly matters. When we clarify what is essential to us, our actions align more closely with our values. This alignment leads to a purposeful and fulfilling life. Begin by reflecting on what you genuinely believe in. Take time to identify your core ideals. These principles guide your decisions and shape your behavior. When you understand what you value most, you gain clarity about what deserves your attention. Learn to distinguish between what is important and what is urgent. Not everything that demands attention holds lasting value. Prioritize actions that align with your long-term goals and values rather than those that merely appear pressing in the moment. Simplify your life. Focusing on essentials naturally leads to removing distractions. This may involve decluttering physical space, reducing digital interruptions, or being selective about commitments. Mindfulness is essential. Staying present helps you recognize when you are drifting from your priorities and gently return to them. It encourages decisions consistent with your ideals. Seek meaning and purpose. Engage in activities and relationships that enrich your life. When your actions are guided by purpose, attention naturally gravitates toward what matters. Number 2, do not make comparisons. No one possesses everything in this world, and that includes you. Constant comparison breeds dissatisfaction and prevents appreciation of what you already have. When you stop measuring yourself against others and instead find fulfillment in your own achievements, happiness increases. In Stoic philosophy, Epictetus observed that wealth is not defined by possessions but by having few wants. This insight reminds us that happiness depends on internal standards rather than external competition. Consider the example of James, a talented young entrepreneur who constantly compared himself to more successful peers. Each time he saw others achieving milestones, he felt inadequate. These comparisons drained his enjoyment and eroded his confidence. When James began applying Stoic principles, he realized that another person's success did not signify his own failure. He redirected focus toward his progress and aligned his goals with his values. Gradually, confidence returned and growth accelerated. Self-reflection helps reveal authentic values and prevents external standards from dictating self-worth. Stoicism introduces the concept of amor fati of fate, which encourages acceptance of all circumstances, including challenges. By embracing one's path fully, comparison loses its grip. Attention shifts from rivalry to self-improvement. Avoiding comparison fosters contentment and supports personal growth. When comparison ends, individuality emerges. You develop according to your strengths and circumstances, free from unnecessary competition. Avoiding comparisons with others is an essential step toward finding happiness and peace. Appreciate what you have. Focus on your own values and goals. Remember that true happiness comes from within, not from external comparisons. Have you ever felt unhappy because you compared yourself to someone else? How can you avoid the trap and still find joy in life? Share your thoughts and experiences, and let us learn together how Stoic philosophy can guide us toward greater peace. In today's world, especially with constant social media exposure, it is easy to compare ourselves to others. We compare careers, possessions, achievements, and milestones. These comparisons often lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. Stoic philosophy reminds us to focus on our own path. What others achieve does not diminish your progress. Know your own journey. Every person walks a different path, shaped by unique challenges, opportunities, and timing. Your road is not meant to mirror someone else's. Instead of comparison, focus on growth. Acknowledge your achievements. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Reflect on obstacles you have overcome and lessons you have learned. Recognizing your victories strengthens self-esteem and reduces the need for external validation. Practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts attention from what is missing to what is present. Regularly remind yourself of the good in your life, health, relationships, accomplishments. This mindset reduces envy and cultivates contentment. Limit time on social media. Online platforms often display curated and idealized images of life. Reducing exposure helps protect your sense of self-worth. Remember that what you see online is rarely the full reality. Embrace what makes you unique. Identify your strengths, interests, and talents. Recognizing individuality builds confidence and lessens the urge to compare. Your distinct qualities allow you to contribute in ways no one else can. Avoiding comparison requires awareness and intention. Number 3, live in the present. Many people experience dissatisfaction because their thoughts are anchored in the past or projected into the future. Dwelling on what cannot be changed creates regret. Worrying about what has not yet happened creates anxiety. Redirecting attention to the present moment restores balance. Let go of what is unchangeable. Focus on what can be influenced now. Through present action, you shape tomorrow. Living each day as though it matters prevents regret over missed opportunities and reduces unrealistic expectations. Stoic philosophy emphasizes presence. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca repeatedly encouraged mindful attention to the present. Peace and fulfillment are found not in distant futures or rewritten pasts, but in conscious engagement with the current moment. By grounding yourself in today, you reduce stress and gain clarity. The present is where action happens. It is where growth unfolds. It is where genuine happiness resides. Yet, living in the present can be difficult. We often worry about work, money, relationships, and unfinished plans. At the same time, we are weighed down by past mistakes, missed opportunities, and unfulfilled expectations. The key to freeing ourselves from these burdens is simple in principle: return to the present. Imagine sitting in a park in the afternoon. Birds are singing. A gentle breeze moves through your hair. Sunlight filters softly through the trees. You have two choices. You can experience the peace and quiet joy of that moment, or you can let your mind wander to tomorrow's meeting or yesterday's argument. One state brings calm and contentment. The other produces anxiety and dissatisfaction. Many spiritual traditions also emphasize presence. In Christian teaching, for example, Jesus said, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." Each day has enough trouble of its own. This message echoes the Stoic emphasis on focusing on the present moment rather than projecting fear into the future. In today's fast-moving, information-saturated world, living in the present is more essential than ever. Pausing to breathe, noticing your surroundings, and grounding yourself in the moment reduces stress and improves mental and physical well-being. Mindfulness and meditation are practical tools for cultivating presence. Mindfulness involves observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. When you notice your mind drifting, gently bring it back. This practice improves focus, reduces anxiety, and enhances creativity. Meditation deepens this awareness. It helps quiet the mind and fosters a stronger connection with yourself and your environment. Living in the present requires daily attention and intention. Let go of excessive rumination about the past. Release unnecessary anxiety about the future. Learn from what has been, but do not let it dominate your current state. Plan for what lies ahead, but do not obsess over it. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, life itself is neither inherently good nor evil. It is a space where our judgments shape our experience. Presence is a discipline aligned with Stoic thought. It cultivates calm, clarity, and strength to practice it. Develop awareness, notice thoughts and surroundings without criticism. Release the past, forgive yourself and others. Allow lessons to remain without clinging to regret. Ease future anxiety. Focus on what can be done now. Accept uncertainty as natural. Fully engage in current activity. Avoid multitasking. Devote attention to the task at hand. Cultivate gratitude. Each day, consciously recognize what is good. Through consistent practice, the present moment becomes a source of peace rather than pressure. Happiness emerges not from perfect conditions, but from attentive living. Do not forget to write down what you are grateful for each day. Keep a gratitude journal. When you practice gratitude consistently, your attention shifts from what you lack to what you already possess. This shift elevates your overall sense of well-being. By integrating gratitude into daily life, you deepen your connection with the present moment and cultivate peace, happiness, and fulfillment. Number 4. Value relationships that matter. The people in our lives, friends, partners, family, or someone deeply meaningful are often our greatest sources of strength. Yet, many of us fail to fully appreciate these relationships until they are lost. If we seek genuine happiness, we must cherish the relationships that enrich our lives. Doing so not only motivates us, but also ensures that we are not alone during times of joy and sorrow. Meaningful relationships serve as guiding lights through those difficulties. Stoicism emphasizes nurturing authentic and deep connections because they contribute significantly to inner peace and lasting fulfillment. Epictetus observed that it is not events that disturb people, but their judgments about them. In a similar way, true joy does not come from possessions or status, but from loving and meaningful bonds. When we invest in relationships, we strengthen our support systems and cultivate a sense of belonging. In Christian teaching, Jesus encouraged loving one's neighbor as oneself. This principle extends beyond morality. It reflects a practical path toward mutual happiness. Loving others creates shared strength and community resilience. To truly value relationships, intentional effort is required. Listening attentively, sharing both joys and sorrows, and offering consistent support are essential. Friendship and love are sustained through dedication from both sides. Authenticity, respect, and empathy form the foundation of lasting bonds. It is important not only to receive, but also to give through generosity, understanding, and sacrifice. Mutual care strengthens connection. Forgiveness is equally crucial. No individual is flawless. Misunderstandings and mistakes are inevitable. Rather than criticize or judge, strive to understand and empathize. Conflict does not define a relationship. Constructive resolution does. Express gratitude for the people in your life. Every close connection is a gift. Recognizing and appreciating that gift reinforces joy and stability. Modern life can overwhelm us with countless superficial connections. Therefore, prioritize quality over quantity. Identify the relationships that provide genuine support and belonging. Core relationships often include family members, trusted friends, or mentors who consistently offer guidance and care. Invest time and presence in these bonds. Such relationships enhance emotional well-being and create a resilient support network capable of enduring adversity. Spend time and energy on these relationships. Dedicate effort to keeping them strong. Check in with one another regularly. Share meaningful moments. Be present through both joyful and difficult times. Over time, consistent effort builds trust and strengthens the bond. Communicate honestly and openly. Encourage sincere conversation. Share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, and truly listen to others. Clear communication resolves conflict, deepens trust, and reinforces connection. Express gratitude and appreciation. Regularly let people know how much you value them. Thank them for their kindness, support, and presence in your life. Even small expressions of appreciation can greatly strengthen relationships. Prioritize quality over quantity. A few deep, meaningful connections are far more valuable than numerous shallow interactions. Invest in people who genuinely care about you and contribute positively to your life. Number 5, seek support and connection. You are not alone. Stoicism, though often associated with strength and composure, also emphasizes the importance of community and mutual support. Even the most resilient individuals benefit from openness and connection. Seeking help is not weakness, it is wisdom. Relying on trusted friends, family members, or colleagues who can listen without judgment and share experience can provide both comfort and clarity. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that life is brief and precious. Authentic connections, honest relationships enable us to live fully and meaningfully. Consider the story of Alex, a successful businessman living in New York. Intelligent and composed, he seemed capable of handling anything. Yet, when his mother passed away, the grief was profound. Though he understood intellectually that all things are temporary, the emotional weight remained. In that difficult period, Alex recalled guidance from his mentor. It is not what happens that defines you, but how you respond. Rather than isolating himself, Alex reached out to close friends and family members who had endured similar loss. He attended gatherings where he could share his feelings openly and receive support. Through connection, he found strength and renewed hope. Spend time and energy on your core relationships. Invest consistent effort to keep these bonds strong. Check in with each other regularly. Share meaningful moments together and stand by one another during both joyful and difficult times. Trust is built gradually through sustained care and commitment. Communicate honestly and openly. Encourage sincere dialogue. Share your feelings, thoughts, and experiences and genuinely listen when others speak. Clear communication resolves misunderstandings, strengthens trust, and deepens connection. Express gratitude and appreciation often. Let the people in your life know how much you value them. Acknowledge their kindness, their support, and the positive impact they have on you. Even small words of thanks can significantly strengthen relationships. Prioritize quality over quantity. Focus on cultivating a few deep, meaningful connections rather than maintaining many shallow ones. Invest your time and emotional energy in people who truly care about you and contribute positively to your life. By valuing and nurturing the relationships that matter most, you build a supportive network that enhances both your mental and emotional well-being. To find connection and support, it is not enough to simply accumulate more friends. What truly matters is building meaningful relationships that offer comfort, guidance, and a genuine sense of belonging. In a world that often emphasizes individualism, recognizing the value of deep connections can make life more balanced and fulfilling. Understand the importance of relationships. Meaningful bonds provide emotional support, practical assistance, and opportunities for personal growth. They enrich our lives by introducing new perspectives, shared experiences, and mutual encouragement. Reflect on the key relationships in your life and consider how they influence your well-being. Make a conscious effort to nurture these connections regularly. Develop empathy and active listening. Strong relationships are built through understanding and attentiveness. When speaking with others, listen carefully, acknowledge their feelings, and show that you truly care. Being present and validating someone's experience deepens trust and connection. Ask for help and offer it in return. Life's challenges become more manageable when shared. Do not hesitate to seek support when needed and remain attentive to opportunities to assist others. Mutual support strengthens resilience and reinforces meaningful ties. Engage in shared interests and activities. Common hobbies and pursuits create natural opportunities for bonding. Identify your interests or skills and seek out communities or individuals who share them. Regular interaction around shared passions reinforces connection and builds lasting relationships. Maintain consistent communication. Regular check-ins, shared experiences, and ongoing support sustain strong bonds. Make it a habit to stay in touch through calls, messages, or face-to-face meetings. Consistent engagement helps relationships endure through life's changes. By valuing connection and actively investing in it, we create a supportive network that helps us navigate life's ups and downs. Number 6, eliminate procrastination. Procrastination is a common trap. Delaying tasks we find difficult or unpleasant may seem harmless, but it often leads to mental fatigue, low energy, and increased stress. Stoic philosophy teaches us to confront responsibilities directly rather than avoid them. Putting off necessary tasks creates a persistent mental burden. Unfinished responsibilities linger in the mind, draining focus and peace. Instead of postponing, addressing tasks promptly reduces anxiety and restores clarity. Consider the example of Anna, an office worker who frequently delayed completing her monthly report. By waiting until the last minute, she endured sleepless nights and heightened stress. One day, she chose to apply Stoic principles. Rather than postponing the report, she began working on it immediately after receiving the assignment. Each day, she completed small portions of the task. As a result, the report was finished on time without panic or exhaustion. More importantly, Anna experienced relief and satisfaction. By acting promptly, she broke the cycle of anxiety and delay. Stoic philosophy encourages acceptance of what cannot be changed, but action toward what can. Eliminating procrastination restores control and promotes mental stability. Procrastination is not merely avoidance. It is a source of stress and dissatisfaction. Facing responsibilities head-on reduces anxiety and fosters confidence. Acting promptly is both practical and wise. Overcoming procrastination improves productivity and strengthens inner peace. Choosing action over delay becomes an expression of courage and discipline qualities central to Stoic living. By facing our fears, we not only strengthen ourselves, but we also create a life filled with energy and meaning. Stoic philosophy teaches that eliminating procrastination is essential to living fully and purposefully. Procrastination is a common struggle that affects productivity, delays progress, and generates unnecessary stress. To overcome procrastination, we must first understand its roots and apply practical strategies to address it. Number 7, learn to say no. In a world filled with constant demands, the ability to say no is vital. Many hesitate because they fear disappointing others or missing opportunities. Yet saying no is not rejection, it is alignment. It is the act of protecting time, energy, and values. Before declining requests confidently, clarify what matters most. Identify your primary goals and values. Let them guide your decisions when opportunities arise. Establish boundaries. Protect your time and well-being by setting clear limits. Communicate those limits respectfully and consistently. Boundaries are expressions of self-respect and ensure you can focus on meaningful commitments. Declining does not require harshness. Simple responses such as, "Thank you for thinking of me, but I cannot commit right now," communicate boundaries without hostility. Keep explanations brief and avoid over-justification. Before agreeing to a request, evaluate its impact on your time, energy, and priorities. If it conflicts with your goals or stretches you beyond capacity, saying no becomes necessary. Learning to say no empowers you to focus on what truly matters. Each refusal to distractions or misaligned commitments is an affirmation of your own growth and well-being. Happiness does not come from agreeing to everything. Saying no is part of taking control of your life. Consider Jack, a young and ambitious employee working in advertising. He is driven, eager to succeed, and constantly seeking recognition. Out of fear of missing opportunities or being judged negatively, Jack says yes to every additional task and project. Over time, however, the cost becomes evident. He grows exhausted. He no longer has time for himself, his family, or his friends. Although he achieves professional success, he feels increasingly unhappy. One day, Jack enrolls in a course on Stoic philosophy. There, he discovers that happiness does not come from external approval or endless achievement. It comes from balance and inner peace. Inspired by these teachings, Jack begins to apply Stoic principles. He starts declining unnecessary requests and accepts only work aligned with his values and purpose. Gradually, he regains time, energy, and joy. Saying no to what is unimportant is an act of self-respect and fidelity to one's principles. When we decline distractions, we create space for meaningful pursuits. This clarity strengthens both happiness and purpose. Learning to say no is a skill developed over time. It requires courage to resist social pressure and remain grounded in your values. Each time you decline something misaligned, you affirm your commitment to peace and fulfillment. Stoic philosophy encourages us to take ownership of our lives, and mastering the art of saying no is a vital step in that direction. Thank you for exploring how Stoic principles can guide us toward lasting happiness. Reflect on which ideas resonated most with you and consider how you might apply them in your daily life. Continue seeking wisdom, practicing balance, and cultivating inner strength. Until next time, remain steady, purposeful, and true to yourself.